All right, buckle up, fellow adventurers of the absurd. Have you ever found yourself wondering about the most outlandish fines imaginable? Forget parking tickets or overdue library books. We're diving headfirst into a truly wild hypothetical today. Imagine, if you will, a scenario where you could actually get fined for not dancing at a Saudi wedding. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just about two left feet. It's a whole new level of social pressure. This peculiar thought experiment isn't just for laughs, though there will be plenty. It actually highlights a fascinating and complex interplay of various factors. We're talking about a deep dive into cultural expectations, for starters. Then there's the undeniable force of social pressure, which can be a powerful motivator in any community. And, of course, we'll touch upon the idea of legal frameworks, even if this particular fine exists only in our imaginations. Now, let's be super clear from the get-go. There is absolutely no established legal precedent for such a fine in Saudi Arabia. This isn't a real law you need to worry about. So, you can breathe a sigh of relief, at least for now. However, this hypothetical situation offers a truly unique lens through which to examine Saudi customs. It allows us to explore the nuances of tradition and community participation. It's like a cultural detective story, but with more rhythm. It also makes us ponder the potential for social enforcement in a very tangible way. How do communities encourage participation? What happens when you step outside the unspoken rules? Let's set the scene. Saudi weddings are renowned for being incredibly vibrant celebrations. They are not just parties. They are grand, joyous occasions. These events are deeply rooted in tradition, often spanning multiple days. They are also profoundly connected to community, bringing together families, friends, and even entire neighborhoods. Everyone comes together to celebrate and share in the happiness. It's a true communal affair, and at the very heart of these magnificent celebrations, dancing. It is an absolutely central element, a pulsating rhythm that drives the entire event. It's where the energy truly comes alive. You might have heard of the traditional Arda sword dance, for example. It's a powerful rhythmic display of unity and pride, often performed by men. It's a sight to behold, full of energy and history. But it's not just Arda. There are countless other regional variations of dance that are also common. Each region, each tribe, often has its own unique steps and styles. The diversity is truly captivating. Here's the key. Dancing is not merely a form of entertainment at these gatherings. It's much more profound than just something to pass the time. It carries significant cultural weight. It serves as a powerful and uninhibited expression of joy. It's a way for guests to physically embody their happiness for the couple. You can feel the collective elation in the air. It is also a direct and enthusiastic way of celebrating the couple themselves. By joining in, you are actively showing your support and happiness for their union. It's a public declaration of good wishes. Ultimately, participating in the dance represents a deep connection to and participation in a shared cultural experience. It's about belonging, about being part of something bigger than yourself. It's a communal embrace. Now, here's where our hypothetical find starts to make a little more sense. Refusing to dance, or even just standing awkwardly on the sidelines, can actually be perceived quite negatively. It's not just about shyness. Such refusal might be seen as a sign of disrespect, especially if you're a guest. It could imply a lack of enthusiasm for the celebration or even for the couple. It's a subtle but significant message. It could also be interpreted as aloofness, as if you're too good or too reserved to join in the communal joy. This can create a social distance that isn't usually welcomed at such intimate events. In some cases, it might even be viewed as a rejection of the community's values. It's like saying, I'm here, but I'm not really here. And that's where the hypothetical fine comes in. So if this fine were real, what would be its nature and justification? Well, the justification for a fine would likely stem from a breach of social etiquette rather than a criminal offense. It's about manners, not laws. It would certainly not be based on a violation of formal law, as we've established. There's no Saudi Wedding Dance Act on the books. This is purely about social norms and expectations. The fine could potentially be imposed by the wedding organizers themselves. Perhaps they have a strict policy on participation. Imagine a clipboard-wielding usher, ready to issue citations. It might also be imposed by the family of the bride or groom. They are the hosts, after all, and they might feel a lack of participation reflects poorly on their celebration. It's their big day, after all. Alternatively, it could arise through a more informal, community-based system of social pressure. Think of it as a collective nudge, but with a monetary sting. It's the community saying, "Get on the floor." The amount of the fine itself would likely be symbolic rather than punitive. We're not talking about breaking the bank here. It's more about making a point than collecting revenue. Its primary intention would be to shame the individual just a little bit. It's a gentle or not so gentle reminder that you're expected to participate. It's a social correction. And crucially, it would also aim to encourage future participation. The idea is that next time, you'll think twice before you decide to be a wallflower. It's an investment in future dance moves. Now let's imagine you've just been slapped with this hypothetical, non-dancing fine. What would be the immediate impact on you, the unfortunate recipient? Well, first, there's the sheer surprise. You'd probably experience a mix of confusion and embarrassment. Wait, I have to pay for not dancing? Is this a joke? The awkwardness would be palpable. There would likely be a significant social stigma attached to receiving such a fine. Word travels fast in close-knit communities. You might become that person who got fined for not dancing. This could lead to a loss of face within the community, at least temporarily. Your reputation as a good sport or a respectful guest might take a hit. It's a minor social black mark. The fine might also serve as a strong deterrent for future non-participation. You'd probably be the first one on the dance floor at the next wedding, just to avoid a repeat performance. For the community, the existence of such a fine, even a hypothetical one, would reinforce the importance of cultural traditions. It would underscore the value placed on active participation. It would also strengthen social cohesion by encouraging conformity to established norms. Everyone dancing together creates a sense of unity and shared purpose. It's a collective rhythm. The fine could also serve as a humorous anecdote for years to come. Remember when Uncle Ahmed got fined for his 2 left feet? It might even become a legendary tale. It might even spark a debate about the boundaries of social enforcement. How far is too far when it comes to encouraging participation? Where do personal preferences end and social obligations begin? This whole thought experiment really highlights the importance of understanding unwritten rules in different cultures. Every society has them, and they're often more powerful than written laws. It underscores the value of active engagement in communal events. Showing up is one thing, but truly participating is another. It's about being present in mind, body, and spirit. It also emphasizes the potential for social consequences when these norms are breached. Even without formal laws, communities have ways of encouraging desired behaviors. It's a subtle art. A hypothetical fine serves as a playful reminder of the rich tapestry of global customs. What seems strange to one culture is perfectly normal, even essential to another. It's all part of the human experience. It encourages us to approach cultural differences with curiosity and respect. Instead of judging, we can ask, why is this important here? It opens up a world of understanding. Ultimately, it's a lighthearted exploration of how societies maintain order and encourage participation. Sometimes the most effective rules aren't written down at all. They're just understood. So the next time you find yourself at a wedding anywhere in the world, remember our hypothetical fine. And maybe, just maybe, consider hitting that dance floor. You never know what kind of fine you might avoid. Or more importantly, what kind of joy you might discover. After all, life's too short not to dance, especially when there's a hypothetical fine involved. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I hear some music.